Lord began to whisper. And he said, in this last season, the dreamer that you are has gone silent. You feel like you're wading through a field of peanut butter, making you feel stuck. The season has been dry, and your land has grown very, very weary. You understand the spirit that has come against you. The prophetic nature, the prophetic call that is on your life has been assaulted by the spirit of Jezebel and the mindset of Ahab. Jezebel sent out a word that there was going to be a massacre of the prophetic. And it sent the man of God on a run to a place where he came to a broom tree and he lied under it. And he said, it is enough. Take my life. There has been harassing thoughts that have been going through you. Turbulent times and frustrations where you have come to that place where you said, it is enough. But the Lord says, your life is filled with purpose and your mouth is filled with word. And you are called to be a messenger of life and a word of hope to a people. The Lord says, I have called you like I did my son, Josiah. Josiah was called to break down the altars of an old system and release a promise and become a leader. The Lord says, inside of you is a word of the Lord that will cause great leaders to rise up. Inside of you is a word that will restore hope and rebuild foundations and restore worship to a people. The Lord says in this last season, the enemy knew if he could steal your worship, he could steal your joy, and he could take your joy and he would leave you void of strength. And if you were absent of strength, he could get you to a place where you said, I surrender or I quit, I give up because it's too much. So the Lord says, I come and I break it off of you.